Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to another Crystal Conversations. My name is Andrew.
I'm Meg.
And this week, I'm gonna try to look at the camera. I am making no promises because I already started looking at the TV. So, all right. So, how has your week been, Meg?
It's been a really good week.
That's good.
Yeah.
Wanna talk about it?
Yeah, sure. So Tuesday night, I went to a crystal sound bowl healing at Electric Haze.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Charlie. Oh, I don't know her last name. I'm so sorry, Charlie. She's amazing, though. When I get her last name, I will let you know. She's also a Reiki healer. She's very gifted. So I went there Tuesday. It was awesome. I was so relaxed. Very peaceful week, actually.
Nice.
Yeah. How
I've
about
done
you?
absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
All week. It's been great.
Really?
No,
You're
done
always doing
no,
something.
I've done a lot of stuff.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's all the same stuff, so I basically am just saying nothing. But this week, I will be preparing for the spring equinox.
Oh, yeah.
Or what is known in old pagan culture and tradition as Ostara, or Ostara. And I hope I'm saying that correctly.
Ostara.
Yeah.
Ostara. Ostara.
I hope we're saying that
Everybody
correctly.
says it differently.
We're saying that correctly. If anyone knows, comment. You can be the early comment. Hello.
Wait a minute. Did you end up making moon water last week?
I didn't, actually.
You didn't? Oh my gosh,
I
same
did not make
here.
moon water last week. I went home and I actually fell asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fell asleep pretty early.
I know.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Sarah.
Hello. Hey, Tom. Quick thing. Is there a way to make the names not blue on the commenting? It's just hard to see.
Oh, yeah.
I can just tell.
It's not horrible.
All right. Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Thank you guys for joining.
Ostara. I keep saying Orstara.
Or Stara. No. Ostara. No, Ostara.
Ostara. Yeah.
God.
We could spend the whole stream just saying the name.
Yeah, and then the goddess of Ostara is
Eoster?
Easter. I can't say her
Easter
name
came from,
either.
but we're gonna get there. So
Yes,
basically, today
yes.
we are going to be hello, Kay. We are going to be talking about Ostara, which is the old pagan holiday, and still, it's still celebrated now. It's nice to see some paganism rising again, but
Yes,
that's a
I'm
little
happy
biased, so
about
I
it.
can't.
Well, it first started out as Ostara, and then they kind of took it and went with Easter.
Yeah.
Like they kind of changed it up a little bit.
Actually, hello. Sorry,
Hi, Gina.
Gina, hello.
I'll say the names. I think I can see it a little bit more than you.
Me. All right. I was after doing some research, a little bit of the research. I realized that Ostara happens with spring equinox, yes, and then it was the full moon after, and then the Sunday after that ends up being Easter, and that's why Easter always changes.
Or
Yes,
Stara.
or Stara, absolutely.
But pretty much a lot of the same traditions that you do on Easter, you can also do on Ostara.
I'm gonna try to not choke. Oh boy. So, this holiday is I love this holiday, right? And
Yes,
if
great
you've watched
holiday.
the last two streams, I'm pretty sure I said it in both. I hate the cold. I hate the cold. I dislike winter with a burning passion.
Yeah.
With a cold passion, I guess, not burning passion. So it's so nice to know, first of all, that the spring equinox is happening very soon. And also that, we're actually going to celebrate it this year. We will be celebrating it this weekend. But there's a bunch of stuff you can do, and we're going to go over that as well. But for everyone in here, I want to know, if you were in the stream last week, did you make moon water?
Yes,
Just
I want to know
curious.
too.
Yeah, just curious. Everyone comment if you made moon water. I want to hear how it went. I want to hear, just how it went. What'd you use it for? Everything. Oh, there
Also,
awesome
we should
things.
talk about the giveaway this week.
Yes, there is
Okay.
going to be a giveaway.
I just saw a comment about that.
Hello, Lexi.
Hi, Lex. Gretchen, hello.
there is going to be a giveaway. Like every other live stream we do, there's going to be a giveaway at the end where, as you can see on the screen now, we have a wheel. That wheel has everyone's name who has commented during the live stream. So even if you just say hi, even if you just put a letter down, your name will go into the wheel, and at the end of the stream, we're going to be
spinning the wheel, and wherever it lands, you get to win this. A beautiful Rogerly fluorite. Well.
Oh, we don't have a black light either.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But
what color would it change under the black light?
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
So that would look extremely blue, and this is a very gemmy Rogerly fluorite too. Comes with a box as well, but when you bring it into regular sunlight, it turns. Oh, it's behind
blue.
Me? Oh, that's where I put it last week. It turns blue in the sunlight. Mm-hmm. Hello, Carrie. And Sarah, I hate the heat and humidity. So. Oh, really? Well, hey, someone's gonna hate the other side of things, right? So
this is a Rogerly fluorite.
Look at how UV reactive that is.
Just straight up blue. Hold on. Let me try to get it to focus first.
There you go. Hello, Ashley.
Whoa.
It doesn't turn that blue. In
the sun. In the sun, it's more of like a dark, kind of oceany blue.
Yeah, like a nice navy blue.
Yeah, it's really nice.
In the sunlight. So, which leads us into some of the crystals we're going to talk about today. So, we're going to talk about 2 crystals today, just like last week, and they're going to be fluorite and malachite. Mm-hmm. So, Meg knows all about the malachite, and I'm sure she knows a lot about fluorite too, but I'm gonna end up talking about the fluorite. But let's talk about Ostara and the spring equinox. So, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, it's the beginning of my favorite season. Actually, my favorite season is fall. It's not summer. Yeah, honestly, my favorite season is fall. But if I'm to choose between summer and winter, it's gonna be like spring, summer. That's always like the same to me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because it's just hot with rain, like whatever. But definitely not winter. I do not like the cold. So,
I like spring.
You like spring?
I like
What's
spring
your favorite
because then
part of
I
spring?
can open up all the windows and let fresh air in, because all winter long they're closed and the house just collects dust and just.
You know what? That's true.
The air just gets stagnant. It's just no.
I won't lie. I even do that in the winter. Like when I cook. And yes, Ashley, another person who hates winter. But I even when during the what do you call it?
What about allergies? I feel like my allergies are worse in the winter.
Honestly,
swear.
same.
But, you know, I feel like most of the homes I'm in, including my own, have either a dog or a cat, and I'm kind of allergic to the dander, so.
And honestly, when you turn on the heat, I swear it, like, released dust. Like, all the dust that it was collecting during the summer, and then you turn on that heat, and it's like, poof.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh.
But
you know,
also, I feel like the more time, this is just me, I feel like the more time you spend outside, the more you get used to it.
Yeah.
Like the pollen and everything, that it really doesn't, I mean, that's what helps me.
You know, a good
with my
way
spring allergies.
to get rid of those spring allergies, or at least get you used to your spring allergies, eat local honey.
Bee pollen.
Support your local bee farmers.
Yeah, honey or
eat
bee
the
pollen.
honey. No, you don't sound negative. That is a completely no. Yeah, I hate allergies. Absolutely.
I mean, no. Some people get really bad spring allergies.
Yeah,
That does
I know
suck.
someone who's allergic to grass. I'm like,
Ooh.
whoa, okay, so you just can't go outside.
Well, I'm allergic to hay, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
No way. Mm-hmm. No way you're allergic to hay. Ha. 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 All right, so. All right. Let's start talking about Ostara.
Okay.
So, Ostara is the spring equinox. It is a time of new beginnings, new life, and new birth. Why? What happens during summer? Everything comes back. So, there's actually not too much on the goddess for Ostara, who is her name is spelled Eostre, so I'm saying Yoster or Eoster. There's not a lot about her. But your mom was allergic to the sun. Sorry, I just read that.
Oh, that's really sad.
Jeez.
I assume she breaks out in a rash.
Yeah.
Some people are sensitive to the sun.
Wow.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I love the sun. I like going outside. I like the beach. I enjoy the beach. I can't wait for the beach. All right, now, like, hold on. Okay, so Ostara. Now I'm
Okay,
thinking
so you're
about the
talking
beach.
about the goddess.
Yeah, so the goddess. There's actually not a lot about her from the oldest parts of pagan culture. Paganism, I should say. As there's just not a lot of writing. So we don't necessarily know, or at least from what I found out, we don't necessarily know if she was worshipped a lot. But, you know, in the 19th century in Germanic culture, she started arising in art, in literature, in music, in writing. Like the Brothers Grimm, I actually have something that Jacob Grimm wrote.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if I find it. Hold on a second. Here we go. Is everyone ready?
I'm ready.
So he wrote, Yoster seems therefore to have been the divinity of the radiant dawn of upspringing light, a spectacle that brings joy and blessing, whose meaning could be easily adapted by the resurrection day of the Christian's God. So they think that the story of the resurrection actually came from that, which is interesting. I can't make that claim, but just interesting to talk about, interesting to think about too. Now, during this time of year, there is only one writing that they found, or one literature by, sorry, I'm looking into my notes here.
It's hard to remember all these names.
It is really hard to remember all the names. By Venerable Bede, I really hope I'm saying that one right, that mentioned in the 8th century that pagan Anglo-Saxons in Northumbria of England did celebrate this goddess and held celebrations during the month of April, which April used to be called Ostarmanod.
Really?
Yeah. So basically like Ostara, but turning it into a month. Or it was also aptly named the Easter month. So Ostara, Easter, Yoster, it all connects. It's all there. And let's be honest, there's a lot of holidays in the different faiths that came from pagan culture, like Yule, Christmas, Samhain, Halloween. Halloween is like All Hallows Eve, like kind of. I you know, whether it's part of the faith or not, like it is that. So there is a lot of these crossovers that we see in these adaptations, which a lot of people know already. Like it's been talked about a lot, but still nice to bring up. So during this time, during the rituals, I did research, and a lot of the people would be wearing white and crowns of flowers and grass.
Beautiful.
So you could take, it was probably like daffodils and lilies, because those are the first flowers to bloom, at least around in our area. But I think England has the same biome as us. I'm pretty sure England has the same biome as us, and this was Anglo-Saxon Germanic culture. So they most likely were using, and this is just because of my knowledge of flowers, which isn't extremely extensive, but like good enough to know what a lily is. So they probably had lilies and daffodils, and what are those purple things? The little purple ones.
Oh my god. Wait.
All right, she's gonna look
Flowers
it up.
have already bloomed in the yard.
Yeah,
Those?
these.
Do you know what those are called?
Oh,
I can put it under here.
Oh yeah, put it under the crystal cam.
Okay.
Does anyone know what these are? Those were most likely in the iris.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
these already bloomed in the yard.
Yes.
I feel bad because we're getting a huge snowstorm tomorrow, so they're probably gonna die.
They're resilient. They'll be good.
Yeah.
I trust. Honestly, I was thinking of that with the daffodils popping up in my yard. I'm like, half the plant is already there. Like, it's usually this tall, it's already here. I'm like, geez. So, crocus.
Oh.
All right, it's possible that it could be. Okay, so
Iris,
maybe
pansy,
crocus.
or crocus. Okay.
Cool. So those are crocuses. All right, cool. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Sarah, as well.
Maddie's son. I like that.
Oh yeah, I just caught that. Love it. Also, those were most likely arranged in that as well. And in today, they can be used too. In today, they can be used. Wow. here, I can't even make a sentence. In today's rituals for Ostara, we can make these as well. You can grab some wheatgrass or some lemongrass, and in between them, you can intertwine. So a good way that I think would be, it would work is if you lay out the grass on the table. I know you can't really see my hands that well, but lay out the grass on the table, right? And then put the flowers almost like alternating. And then you can take all the grass and then twist it. And as you twist, hopefully you don't catch the flower because then you're just ripping it apart. Oh.
I was going to say, can you also like braid the grass and then just kind of stick the flowers in?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you can braid the grass to put it in. That would probably look nicer too instead of just a twist. So you can twist it or braid it.
Yeah.
Or any other way to make the crown, but the point is make the
Or you can
crown.
just put flowers in your hair.
Or flowers in the hair, but put grass in your hair too. So, with that being said, you can wear that during the rituals, and then people, I think I already said they would wear white, and white symbolizes fertility. It symbolizes certain, I don't love this word.
Or light pinks and pastel colors.
Yeah, pinks, pastel colors.
Add that in. You don't have to wear white.
You don't have to wear white.
That's just the number one.
Yeah, that's just what people like used to.
It's literally just like Easter. I feel like everyone like thinks of wearing pastel-y colors around Easter.
Yeah. I wear black year round, so it doesn't matter. I blend in everywhere.
Same. I do wear a lot of black, but I try sometimes.
It's funny. I wear like all black to the beach too, and then my dad's like, "You're gonna get heat stroke," and I'm just like, "I am not changing. I refuse. I refuse." So, pastel colors, think about it too. Think about the color you are wearing, because color therapy is a thing, and color meaning is heavily a thing. What does it mean? Why are you wearing green? You wear green, it's working on new life, new birth, your heart chakra. If you wear white, it's working on your crown chakra. It's working with the divine. If you wear pink, Meg, take this one. I don't know what pink means.
Pink also resonates with the heart chakra.
Yeah. Wow. Can you tell I'm totally with it today?
Pink and green,
Yes. So rose quartz. So pink.
Well, this morning when I was thinking of Ostara, I mean, you can't really see on the screen, but I have pink eyeshadow on.
Oh, you can kind of see it, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, and I painted my nails pink, so I was getting that vibe.
I have no pink clothing, so I couldn't.
Hey, you
wear
got
pink.
a green.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, new life.
That works.
New life. Perfect.
There we go.
Look at that. So, the pink would symbolize self-love and the love we can give to the people around us during this time. So that leads me into a few things that we can do as well for this holiday. So, and then I'll come back and like talk a little bit more about the holiday and stuff.
Okay.
So, something I personally would love to do during this holiday is going to my usual hiking spots. I know I brought this up last week too, but even putting up the moon water in our usual hiking spots, in the places that we care about, in the places that we love, so we can still make sure that that land is looking good. And it feels good as well.
Yeah.
Because looking good is one thing. You can...
Oh.
It's hard to describe, but...
I saw this thing on Facebook. And
Yes.
this guy filled, it was like almost like a sprinkle shaker or something with a bunch of wildflower seeds. Did you see that? Yeah.
That would be good too.
Or get one filled with flowers, wildflowers, and then one with grass, and then go to your favorite hiking spots wherever you see just dirt areas. Yeah, sprinkle it.
Just sprinkle the. Yeah, that's actually a good idea.
You're right.
Yeah, that person had like.
Oh, I'm so doing that.
If you ever went to a pizza place that had the red pepper shakers, the red pepper flake shakers, I think like those holes were big enough for the seeds to get through.
That one would work.
You just go around just being like flowers, flowers, flowers everywhere. So yeah, wildflowers repopulating Earth with plants. Something we've talked about for years now.
Yeah. It is so easy to do.
Yeah.
So easy.
And I saw a guy on another Facebook video. He was going around and he was just throwing a shovel into the dirt really quick, lifting it up. It created a quick hole, and he would just take a spruce from his backpack thing, and then he had like 50 of them back there, and he was just like plant, step, shovel, plant, step, shovel, plant, and he was like planting trees. He planted like 100 in like an hour, I think it was something crazy. He planted 100 trees an hour. He's one person. Now, I mean, he's obviously very skilled with his shovel and stepping. But imagine if we all went out and did that. So going out, plant a tree, plant some flowers, spread some seeds, take care of the earth. This is new life, new birth. Yes, this is a time of fertility. It's a time of love. It's a time of life, but giving that back to earth too, and earth will give that back to you, and it's not all about like what you put in is what you receive, but it is true. What you do put in, you reap what you sow. That's how it is. Yep. So not only that, what I like to do, but also, are you a musician by any chance?
Let us
Whoever
know.
I'm peeking to. Ooh. Whoever I'm speaking to. Not peeking to. Whoever I'm speaking to.
Or gardener. Let us know if
Gardener,
you garden.
musician, go into the woods, play music. I go into the woods and I play my flute. I go into the woods and I play my guitar. I go into the woods and I sing. Sometimes I look a little crazy, but that's fine. I'd rather
He always
look
looks crazy.
All right. So sometimes...
Just kidding.
So I'd rather look crazy and know that I'm providing some energy to the space than just not do anything at all. So do that as well. If you're an artist, you can paint. So anything and leave an offering too. So create something. What if you go into the woods and whistle? Yeah, whistle.
Nice.
Whistle. A lot of people can whistle. I know a few people who can't. So I almost said everyone can whistle.
I really can't.
Ah, well,
I'm bad at it.
guess what?
Actually, I can do a little bit.
Yeah, you literally just did it. But
oh, Jennifer's crazy too.
yeah,
Did you
we're
look at
all
that?
crazy.
We're all crazy.
Right? We're all
People
crazy.
think there's a lot of people out there who think I'm crazy. Yeah,
No, that's fine.
That's okay.
That's how it is.
It's okay.
That's how it is. I find, as
Whatever.
long as you're fun crazy.
Yeah. Who
like,
cares? Who cares?
So yeah, go outside, leave an offering. Now, this is something I was thinking about for a little bit today, because a lot of people would think, oh, what's the I mean, like, sure, I'm making something, I leave an offering in the woods. What does it really do? Well, your intentions and your energy leak into the soil. It's there. It's raining now.
Ashley says rather be crazy than normal. I agree.
Absolutely. Like, I don't even know what normal is, but it sounds terrible.
I can't really.
I would never be normal. Absolutely not. If
That's
someone
why
calls
all
me
my
normal,
friends
that's an
are
insult.
crazy.
What?
All my friends are crazy too.
Yeah, look at
That's
that.
why you're one of my best friends.
Yeah, because I'm the most crazy. Bah. It's just so oh, all right.
Watch out for the
Anyways.
elves.
Honestly, yeah, you know what? I've been hearing a lot about elves lately.
Why?
You're like the 20th person to bring up elves
What
to
about
me
elves?
this past week. I don't know.
I think of Christmas when I think of elves, right?
I mean, like that's right.
Elves?
Well, or like what? Like Santa's elves?
Yeah. Is there a different meaning?
There's tons of different. I'm just being silly, honestly. But I mean, you might think you're being silly, but to be honest, I mean, you like I said, you're about the 20th person to bring up elves to me this week, so something's happening. I believe in different
Interesting.
creatures and stuff like that. Absolutely. So
Well, this is a good time to connect with the fairies.
Yes.
I don't know if you wrote anything about that.
I didn't, but I can go
You
off
can
on
make
them.
little fairy gardens, little houses. Fun to do if you have kids.
But you always have to make sure which fairies they're speaking about. You cannot be like bog fairies are
Bad
not cool.
fairies.
There's more bad than good. And if you truly read the folklore and you truly read a lot of the spiritual nature of the fae, and if you've worked with them, you know that. Well, first of all, you can't eat the food that's offered. If for some reason like food just shows up, don't eat it. if you can't give your name either. That's the biggest thing.
You can't give fairies your name.
No name, no food. That's the old
Okay.
that's the old folklore.
So
and
how
that's
do
the
you
old-
when you're building a fairy garden? How do you attract the good fairies?
Well, a fairy. So it's placement too. It's like geomancy. It's like certain shapes, right? So if you have a fairy garden here, you could have a fairy garden here, right? Fairy garden here, that makes a triangle. Okay.
That's
now,
okay.
Certain
That's
shapes,
good?
yeah. So
Okay.
different fae will be. It's yes. Do not invite. See, yes, Hillary knows. So do not invite them. There's so many things. Especially, I mean, the biggest one that I know of is bog fairies. They will actually cause in folklore. I can't just be up here being like, this is, you know what I mean? So like, definitely in folklore, I have to keep saying that.
Yeah.
They'll cause physical harm too.
Oh.
So you got to be careful with that. But Not to scare anyone.
When I think of fairies, I think of like Tinkerbell and positivity.
See, that's like, you know what's funny?
I see fairies floating around and planting flowers.
The funny thing about Tinkerbell is that
glitter.
she's portrayed nicely.
Yeah,
but
she's not.
She's actually a bog fairy. Oddly enough, like in the folklore, in the old folklore, she's a bog fairy.
Oh.
So oddly enough.
Well, that's too bad.
But I mean, you know, the intention is set for a nicer fairy. So it's all read. Anytime you do anything, please read. I know, Tinkerbell's great, but that's the thing, she's portrayed fine, so it's okay. Yeah, you know, maybe it was fairies.
The elves.
Yeah, the elves, trolls, fairies, it's all under the fae. It's all under the fae realm. Gnomes, things like that, all under the fae. It's under the fae realm. So,
okay.
Let me just take a sip of water real quick.
Nice mug.
Thank you. A Funky Stuff special. We don't sell these. These are ours. But still very nice, right?
I have my Fiji because I'm fancy.
Fiji. See, I just have this. But like I was saying, before you do any rituals or anything, please just read up on what you're doing. You don't know how many times people come up to me and they're like, oh, I tried this thing and now this thing is happening. It's like, well, it's like, you know, there's so many times where I'm just like, I just wish the person would have read. It's like, yeah, it's a great learning experience and now you know what to do. But if you read up on it, you would have known anyways. So,
yeah.
So, yes.
Been there, done that.
So, creating your, I'm going to call them fae gardens, not fairy gardens, because a lot of people don't know, but when you create a fairy garden, you're creating a fae garden, which means other things can be attracted to, such as sirens, trolls, gnomes, elves. There's so it's like, did you hear that? So
they're coming after you, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
They don't like how you're talking about them.
When you are, I know, right? So when you are creating these, just be aware that other things can be invited to. Ghosts. So yeah, so just be aware that other things can be invited, but if you set the right intention, now knowing that, you can be like, this is for fairies, not fae. Now, you could have called it a fairy garden before, but without the knowledge that other things can be invited, your intention truly isn't just on the fairy. So, and be wary of which fairy you want, and also, you can create multiple gardens in a geometric pattern, and that's geomancy.
Awesome.
Now, just like how the pyramids are set, have you seen Hellier? Oh, no, Kurt, I've never seen Hellier. What's Hellier? Yeah, comment on what Hellier is. I'm assuming it's like a movie or something. But
or a type of fae or whatever you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, it could be a you can call them cryptids. A lot of people call them cryptids.
Cryptid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
all right.
Or like folklore animals. But when doing that geomancy, it's like how the pyramids are set on the planet too. Oh,
it's a documentary.
Oh, I'll have to check it out. Thank you, Kurt. But yeah, so the pyramids are all said to be put on the grid of Earth, which looks like the flower of life, just basically encased, or Earth is encased by it. And each grid point is an energy point. So it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting.
So, more about Ostara.
Yes, more about Ostara. So, during this time, actually, you know what's funny is that there isn't actually a lot on Ostara.
Well, it's pretty simple. It's pretty much just celebrating the spring.
Yeah, so make sure you're just celebrating birth,
rebirth,
new life.
New beginnings, changes, positive changes.
Oh, there's something
growth,
I did definitely
fertility.
want to bring up.
What?
Is the intentions we set from last week on the full moon.
Yes.
So those intentions are now going to be showing themselves because this is new life, new birth, etc. It's new. So please, whatever intentions you may have set last week, or any intentions you set for your new year, please keep an eye out. Which brings me to kind of a hefty topic, which is a little on the side of Ostara, is the path of least resistance. Bum, bum, bum. So I love decorating with crystal legs. Ariana?
Yes, that's
I will be
awesome.
talking about that as part of the lore in just a moment. So the what do you call it? You see, I lose my train of thought. If you couldn't tell already, I lose my train of thought really quickly. The path of least resistance. Your gifts will show up to you in your path of least resistance, which means the universe, spirit, whatever you want to call, whatever you believe, or whatever you're looking to, is going to provide you your gift in a way you understand, in a way that you're not going to push away. Now, stick out your tongue so we can read it. Oh, that's what I said. So, see, now I lost my train of thought again.
Andrew.
So, the path of least resistance. Woo! All right, so this is extremely important to constantly keep in mind, because let's say and usually it's generational, usually it's like a familial thing, where let's say someone's asking, again, I'm going to bring it up like last week, but let's say someone's asking for money, right? First of all, always be careful asking for money. You want to really ask for fortune, because that enriches the soul as well. But let's say you're asking for that. Okay, how's it going to come to you? You don't know. We don't have an option in how it comes to us. We can ask for the gift itself, and then we can ask for a timeline, right? Like a time frame, like, I want it in like 2 months. But the point is to be wary of how it's coming to you. Now, let's say...
Just like what we talked about last week.
Yeah.
With manifestation.
Exactly. But this is recognizing your manifestations. This is now recognizing, because you can manifest something and then completely ignore it. I've done it plenty of times. I'm pretty sure I'm actually doing it right now. Not like literally right now, but we had a conversation about my life earlier, and I'm pretty sure I'm ignoring some manifestations and some gifts I've asked for.
And you're manifesting negative things.
Sometimes. That can happen. I'm not perfect, right? I'm not perfect. And sometimes you got to give someone a break, you know? Sometimes
you got to give me a break.
All right,
what are you talking about?
Fine. We'll give you a break. Exactly. You have to be specific. If you're not specific, then things will just go awry. But if you have been specific, you know what you're asking for, you can still end up ignoring it. Which means recognizing what your path of least resistance is. What your path of least resistance is basically just, it could be anything. So someone might really enjoy working, right? And they're used to working, which means you might just get more hours at work and that's it. And you may have wanted to scratch that ticket and win $1 million, but sometimes that's not how it happens. Mm-hmm. But for some people, there we go. We're back.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, let's talk a little bit, you know what? And then let's go to our crystals now.
Yeah.
Let's talk
and
about
I have some more Austera things to add in.
Let's talk about malachite.
Okay. We'll talk about malachite first.
Let's do malachite.
All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So.
Ooh, Ariana, you're correct. Water usually takes a path of least resistance. It is soft and yet... Yeah. So paying attention, working with the element of water during this time might actually shed some light on figuring out your path of least resistance. Mm-hmm. Watching another entity do it will help you figure out yours. So, cool. Let's talk about some malachite.
All right. Okay. So malachite is awesome. It's actually, it creates this obviously green pigment that has been used for years and years and years and years. It's the oldest known green pigment. They used to use it in paintings. In Egypt, they would use it as like makeup, like eyeliner.
Oh, like lapis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yep. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I guess they've found like in the tombs like some drawings too with it.
Huh.
Yeah.
I suppose that could have caused copper poisoning too.
Exactly. So, something Andrew wanted me to add in is that do not put malachite in water and drink it, because then you can get copper poisoning, because it's mostly made of copper. And yes, exactly. Ariana said, do not put it on your face. They used to put it on your face in Egypt. Don't do that anymore. That was a long time ago. They don't do it anymore. Now it's just used, it's a softer stone, so it's easy to make beads out of it, different like statues and figurines and bowls and jewelry boxes, whatever you know.
Actually, a lot of like copper awnings you see in cities and stuff have turned green over time, because that's the oxidization from the water. Basically, that's copper rusting in a way, which is interesting.
So, places to find this, I cannot say some of these things. So, let's see. The Congo, Mexico, Australia, Russia, Zambia, Gabon. Yeah. I do not know how to say those. And one really cool thing about malachite, too, is it does not fade in color. So it doesn't matter how long you leave it in the sun for, it will not fade. Like amethyst, for example, if you leave that in the sun for extended periods of time, it will fade. So, some of the things that people use malachite for, which is, we picked this one for today for the spring, is it's a good stone for fertility, for rebirth, new beginnings, change. I don't know who here is a Taurus. I am a Taurus. Comment if you are one as well. But this stone is really good for us because it helps with our stubbornness. It helps us be more open to change. Which I always have a really hard time with change.
Change is good.
Change and to take more risks.
Let's talk about change for a second. Especially since we're in the time of change, right? We're in the time where plants are growing. They were different than before. You're like, I don't want to talk about change. I'll keep talking. So change is extremely important, even though in the beginning it might seem a little tough because you have to lose something to move forward. Change is always important. Change is always good.
Yeah.
Now, we can't make medical claims, but it is said that
it is said to do those things. All right. So some things that you can do with your malachite.
Ooh, Ariana, Capricorn here. I don't like changes in plans, unpleasant surprises. And,
Capricorn, this could be a good stone for you too.
It could. And you know who's always flaking on plans?
Way to call me out. I have a lot going on, okay? I can't help it.
All right.
All right, so this would be a great stone to plant in your garden in the spring. So on Ostera, as a little ritual, you can just go out to your garden, plant it underneath, and then you can plant all of your seedlings on top.
Why is it good for the garden?
Because it helps with growth and birth and new beginnings.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's cool. I wonder if the copper is good for the plants too.
Oh, that would make sense
that's
too.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure because plants need all sorts of weird things in their soil.
True.
I don't know too much.
Minerals.
Too much about
and
that.
Stuff. Fun things to do if you have kids. We have these little tumbled stones and Easter eggs. Instead of just having candy, you could put some of these inside.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Yeah. Yep. And then fertility. This stone really helps with fertility. In the spring is a great time to do either a ritual or a fertility spell or something, and you can keep this on you as well. You can put it on your altar.
I was going to bring up too, as far as like fertility and these traditions we have for Easter go, right? That bunnies were a symbol of fertility.
Yeah.
And I'm going to let you,
White bunnies.
Experienced folk, use your wild imaginations as to why bunnies are good for a symbol for fertility.
Bunnies and eggs.
but that's the thing, is that's why we have the Easter bunny. It actually was based on fertility. And the Easter egg, I found out they used to paint the Easter eggs these bright colors to symbolize the new flowers and the new plants coming in on Hey, I need a malachite bunny.
Oh, I want a malachite bunny. I wish we had some.
Honestly, putting 2 and 2 together, that's interesting. And they would put those colors on the eggs because what are eggs? Birth, new life. So new life of the plants and the trees that we have.
And you can dye the eggs and you can put symbols on them too.
Exactly.
Which we talked about earlier.
Different runes if you want to put on the bunny, on the eggs. And
don't draw runes on your bunnies.
Yeah, don't draw on the bunnies. Just let them be. They have enough issues with coyotes.
Oh, and they're actually a good time. A lot of people do is spring cleaning.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
Spring cleaning.
Well, because I
that's
never
a
clean.
ritual in itself. You're getting rid of crap that you don't want anymore.
Yeah, get rid of that crap.
Yeah.
No one wants it.
Putting up new pictures.
Old clothes.
Letting in the fresh air.
All my black clothing that has faded, get new black clothing. That's
Malachite is great to put in your house, and you want to put it on the east side, and that helps encourage happy family, peace in the house. And then I think it's southeast is for prosperity.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
See, I don't know like all of that either. Like going into like the feng shui kind of stuff. I think it's called feng shui. I'm pretty sure it's called feng shui. So, Ariana, 2 + 2 math, and I broke up a while ago, but they occasionally.
Nice.
That's funny. Oh yeah, something as well to bring up again, if you want to show this in the cam.
Yes.
That we are going to be having a giveaway again, just like every live stream. We are going to be putting your name into the wheel of names, which I think, it should be showing on the screen here.
In there so far.
And if you've shown up in this live stream, please comment anything. It doesn't need to be a story. It doesn't even need to be a response to what we're doing. As long as you comment, whether it's hi or bye, even.
Then you can win this guy.
Yeah, your name will be put into the wheel of names, and we're going to spin that at the end. And that's a beautiful Rogerly fluorite.
All
Very
right.
gemmy.
So let's go through the malachite pieces that we have right now.
Yes, that's number 1
Okay.
here. Oh, did I
All
knock
right.
something
So
over?
all of these pieces are going to be 20% off during the live stream.
Yes, it is juicy.
Up until 11 p.m. tonight. So if you're not on right now and you happen to be watching this after, you still have time to claim these items. Just comment and say, for example, the piece I'm going to show you would be malachite number 1. So just comment that, then it's yours. The first person to comment it wins it. All right, so this is a beautiful piece. I love malachite. I feel like it's really meditative to like look at.
The
You can
swirls
just
are-
get lost in the swirls.
I have a piece of malachite. Hey, Amy. I have a piece of malachite at home that is a chatoyan and botryoidal, or I can never say it. It's botryoidal. That's how I say it.
Oh,
And
okay. Yeah, I
It
know
kind of
what
like, it like follows you because of the chatoyancy. When I move it, it's like gorgonized. The eyes are just following you around the room. It's
Bok
amazing.
jewel. They use that in skincare ingredients too.
What is it?
Bok jewel, I think it's
Oh,
called.
this is
or something.
botryoidal.
Oh, is it the same thing?
I don't
Oh my
know.
god.
I don't know
I'm
if it's the
stupid.
same. No, you're good. I just don't know if it's the
That's
same
just
thing.
the only thing I've heard of.
Maybe.
I don't know how you spell it.
But
Anyways.
malachite's beautiful.
So this piece is originally $50, so you're gonna get it for
40.
$40, so
Mm-hmm.
$10 off. It's like a flat slice here, so both sides are a little bit different. And this is really nice too. You could put like a little tea light candle on it if you wanted to.
You can almost use it as a coaster.
Yeah,
too.
you could,
Because
honestly.
it is pretty.
You can put your moon water on it.
Yeah, and it is pretty durable too. Oh, yeah, it is the.
Oh,
it is the-
okay.
it is
Yeah,
the
that's-
bougie way of saying bubbly.
That is
bubbly.
not how the other one is spelled.
Bubbly.
I was just. I'm an esthetician, and I like. It's so interesting how this forms.
Yeah.
So this is also flat, shiny. It almost looks like an ice cream cone.
Almost.
I'm
Don't
like,
eat
what
it
does
though.
it look like? Yeah, don't eat this.
Still toxic.
Again, you can put a little tea light on it.
I kind of like that color green too. Usually I'm not a fan of the toothpaste greens, but no, they look really, really nice.
Yeah, they're really nice. It feels really nice too.
Yeah. They and of course, you know, if you claim this one and then someone else claims another one, they'll look slightly different because not every bead is exactly uniform.
Yeah.
They're not exactly the same, but
I mean,
they'll
they're
be just as dark and
pretty similar.
you know, they're all, you know, with malachite, unlike some other bracelets, I feel like it's like malachite and tiger's eye and quartz. A lot of those, the beads will be generally similar, but yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to get it to focus so you can actually see the beads. There we go.
Sweet.
So you can see how they're all a little bit
They
different.
look like little planets.
I know. I was just thinking that. That's really cool.
I love how shiny they are too.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
So you can get this bracelet for $16, and multiple people can claim this.
Same thing on the tumbled stone, not
Yep.
$16, but
So
multiple
here's the
people
tumbled
can claim
stone. Multiple people can claim this. Originally $5, you'll get it for $4.
it. And then the tumbled stones will look different because
Yeah,
now we're
of
talking
course.
about like
They're
the
all,
actual stone.
you know, shaped a little differently.
You know, I mean, like obviously the malachite bracelets are the actual stone too, but like the beads, they try to. I generally notice that a lot of our malachite bracelets, that it's like that darker bead color, but our tumbled stones, they'll be dark, they'll be lighter,
Yeah.
but
And so, just as a reminder, fun thing to do with the kids is hide these in Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Instead of just candy or coins.
and crystals don't give cavities.
And these are good for gardens too, and for house plants. Put them inside the plant.
Awesome.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Now we're getting on to some free forms. These are my
So
favorite.
this one actually has some chrysocolla. Did
Yep.
I say that right? In it?
Chrysocolla.
Okay, which kind of gives it that blue tint,
Yeah.
which is really pretty.
It kind of adds to the
is cool.
swirls of the malachite too.
Yeah.
Because wherever the chrysocolla is in, it pushes that malachite, so it kind of gives some banding to it, which is really, really nice.
And this one's cool. It just stands up on its own, like that. So this is a good altar piece. And this one's originally $70, and you'll get it for
56.
$56.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, $14 off.
That's pretty good. Yeah, so as Meg said, this would be great to have on your altar with the flowers and the wheatgrass and your moon water from last week.
Yeah. And
Which, by the way, I haven't seen anyone comment from last week if you made moon water.
I know.
I mean, granted, like, I didn't make moon water either, so I can't be like, what are you doing? But, you know, if you did make moon water, please let us know.
Also comment what you put on your Ostara
Yeah,
altar,
yeah. Like,
or
how
what
do
you'd
you-
want to put on it.
How will you celebrate Ostara?
I actually have some pictures I'll show later.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Of different
Yeah.
altars that I saw on Pinterest.
I know I'll be
Pinterest.
setting up these crystals in the east, mainly because I personally don't have an altar, but ooh, microphone's a little tilted. I personally don't have an altar, but I just have my crystals all over my house. So any crystals I'm focusing on for that period of time, I put in the
Just you.
I put in the east because the sun rises in the east. So I personally have a lot of like really, really old tradition.
Well, it's perfect because you'll want to put the malachite in the east.
Look at that.
That's what I
See,
said
I'm
earlier.
already doing it.
You're already doing it.
I'm already there. I'm already there.
Not even trying.
I know. So a lot of these crystals that I'll be using for this time of year will be going into the east, so the sun rises with it to bring that energy throughout the day.
All right.
And I'll most likely put quartz around them too to amplify them. That
Nice.
selenite, so they amplify the energy.
There you go.
Cool. Oh,
All right. So again, this one
break the
originally
crystals.
$70. You'll get it for $56. So this would be freeform, malachite freeform. Number 5.
yep. This is number 5.
Number 5. Okay, and then we have another freeform here. This one is my absolute favorite. Look at this.
Whoa.
It is trippy.
Kind of looks like a dog paw.
That is cool. It's like a bunch of
Almost.
eyes. Almost like it's looking at you.
It's looking at you saying, "Celebrate, celebrate the spring equinox."
It's just like
Go
I don't
plant a
know.
tree.
Really relaxing looking at it. It's like a Zen garden in of itself.
Now, I won't lie. I'm a sucker for the deep greens.
Yeah.
Like my birthstone is emerald.
Oh, same. Oh,
So,
yeah. I
Yeah.
forgot.
I'm just not a Taurus.
Yep. But we both have May birthdays.
Indeed.
I love green too.
You know, it's like usually when people find out I'm a Gemini too, they're like, "Oh, really?" I'm just like, "What's so bad?" Like, like I feel like Geminis get a bad rap, always. Looks like Ireland, tastes like death.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to taste it. Hey, John.
Hey, John. I'm going to Ireland in May, actually. Oddly enough. I can't wait to go to Ireland.
You have an earthy energy.
Thank you. I appreciate that, even though I'm an air sign.
I'm an earth sign.
All right, so this free form you're going to be getting for $52.
52.
Oh, thank
Originally
you.
65.
Thank you, Ariana. Exactly. Yeah, I do have earthy energy.
That's what I was going.
Oh, I didn't see it. I hadn't seen it because I was looking
How
this way.
much for the Malachites? All right, so this one is, you said 52?
Yep. That
Okay,
one's
so
52.
this is freeform, and this would be number 4. So if you wanted this one, just say Malachite freeform, number 4.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, that's number. Is that number 4?
It is number 4. Oh,
I guess we went a little backwards.
Oh gosh, yeah, these numbers get confusing.
So this is number 4.
Or Malachite freeform with the eyes. We'll know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. And then, Gabby, there's other Malachites that we just went through. If you missed those, you can just rewind.
Or we're going to talk about them again.
And we have a couple more, too.
We are going to talk about them again.
Okay, so moving on. Hey, yeah, I totally labeled these wrong.
Exactly. See, Geminis are great. Team Gemini.
Actually, my best friend is a Gemini, and then my best guy friend also a Gemini.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, so apparently I get
Geminis everywhere.
Geminis.
It's like they're going to take over the world. What?
Okay, so one more freeform for you guys. I love this one.
Oh, that's a cool one.
So it's like polished here on the outside, and then when it kind of caves in here, it's kind of
the Kai
rough,
Griswold fan club.
which
Sorry.
is cool.
I just does.
Kai Griswold fan club, nice.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
Isn't it? Oh my god.
It's almost like, yeah, it's like a little river.
Yeah, I feel like if you like
Andrew,
trickled
air
water
sign,
through
let's
it
go.
or
Yes.
something. That'd be cool.
Right?
So this one's originally 65, so you'll also get this for 52.
Yes.
So if you want to claim this will be Malachite freeform.
Where's the number?
It says 8 on it.
Yeah, number 8.
8.
Gonna go like that.
We'll do better next time with the
Yeah, with the
numbers.
numbers.
But we'll know if you write Malachite freeform that caves in, then we will know what that means too.
Oh, yes.
If you want this one. All right, and then we have another.
This is a really
This
cool
one's
slice.
awesome. I just found this in the back. Beautiful.
That's a really, really
How much
cool
did we
slice.
say this was going to be originally?
So that 80, so you get it for 64.
Okay, 64 for this beautiful piece. Like, look at all the
That's really
detail
cool.
on this.
I was just about to say there's so much going on with this. You can meditate with this one for days.
You can put many tea lights on this one.
Honestly, a lot of these malachites will be good for scrying too. So a lot of people think you need to look into a crystal ball, right? Like that's like the cliche thing. But looking into your crystals, no matter what they are, even if there's a crystal face, you can see multiple things, right? You can see
That's true.
animals,
I can
you can
see
see
different
shapes.
things in this.
Yeah, it's like
Oh my
looking
god,
at the
this kind of
clouds.
looks like a person. Look at this.
Yeah,
That's the head.
Absolutely.
And there's like almost like a crown
look,
around.
hands on the hip.
Look at, there's a flower crown.
He's
Yeah,
judging
hands on
us.
the tip right here.
There's judgment coming
Wait,
from this
what?
malachite. The hands on the hip, like.
Or this can be a pregnancy right here, and then that's the arm on the belly.
Likewise, Ariana. Have a good one. By the way, anyone who had to leave during this too, if you're not in here and you happen to win the giveaway, we'll message you and let you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It does
this
look
is
like a
so
person with
cool.
an
Oh my
aura.
god, now I want this.
It's like, actually, this isn't for sale anymore.
There's like so many different things you could see. Wow.
Yeah, so okay, so some crystals it's really hard, like selenite, but I'm sure someone out there is like, yeah, selenite's like the only thing I scry with. But for something like
Yes,
this,
Mama Gaia.
that.
Oh my gosh. Yep. I
so
see
you can
it.
see so
I
much.
see it.
See, we're already scrying, we're already doing the thing.
Yep.
We're already doing it.
If you see anything, let us know.
Yeah, what do you see in the malachite? I want to know what everyone else
turtle,
sees.
Turtle shell.
It does look like a turtle.
We'll have to send a picture
little,
to our friend Matt.
Yeah. It's an alien wearing a spacesuit. Oh, yeah, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Judging us for how we treat our planet.
So this beautiful piece is how much again?
80, and well, it was 80, and you are getting it for 64. $64 for that. It's a pretty sizable piece too. Like this is the size of my hand up to my head. I have a really big head.
And this is number 7.
This is like my hand on here. That like helps. So a pretty sizable piece.
Yeah. All right.
Coco
so
Pelli?
If you want this,
what's Coco Pelli? Do you know what Coco Pelli is?
No idea.
What, Hillary? I'm intrigued.
Yes. What is Coco Pelli? So this is malachite number 7. If you want this one.
All right.
Okay, and then we have 2 more pieces to go through, and then we're going to talk about fluorite next.
Yes, fluorite is coming next.
Okay.
Look him slash them.
So this is another piece that also has chrysocolla in it. I said that correctly, right?
Yes.
So it's originally 8, so you'd get this one for 6. And this is really unique too. It's not polished or shiny or anything.
Oh, that's interesting. Known as the fertility god.
Ooh.
Healer and storyteller prankster. Interesting. Sorry, my computer's actually really slow.
The little Mayan statue.
Interesting. There's a Coco Pelli's pizza.
What's the Mayan statue? Drew said the little Mayan statue.
The little Mayan statue?
Yeah, am I missing something? What do you mean by the little Mayan statue?
Yes.
I don't know.
What are we not seeing?
So yeah, this piece with the chrysocolla, this will be $6. This is really cool. It almost looks like moss on this side, in a way. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. And this side's really light.
That's just like has a layer of the chrysocolla on it.
Yeah.
What's cool about this piece is the malachite is almost like under the chrysocolla, so it mixes those colors really nice. Oh, Drew. Okay, so he was talking about Coco Pelli.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's like you had us confused, looking around like, where's the statue? Where's the statue? All right, and one more piece.
Oh yeah, and that would be number 9. I labeled it as.
Which this
one.
This is a cool piece.
So malachite with chrysocolla. Malachite number 9. Okay. And then this last piece of malachite that we have, this would be number 10.
Yes, and this is a fibrous malachite in matrix, so it has that beautiful sheen to it. The sheen.
Ooh, look at that sheen.
Look at that sheen.
That sheen is so sheeny.
Sheen. So sheeny.
So sheeny.
So shiny and sheeny and sheeny and shiny.
How much is this?
$85,000. It was originally 15, and it is now
12. You'll get this for 12.
We'll get it for 12.
So this is
the
really
sheen.
Cool. I like this.
Yes, John. The sheen.
All right.
Awesome.
So that's number 10.
So that was all the malachite. We will go over the crystals at the end of the stream again. And just to reiterate,
if we have time,
we plenty.
Okay. All right. This is the giveaway crystal for those who have missed it. As long as you comment, it doesn't even matter what it is.
Malachite freeform number 5.
Okay.
Yes. Jason, you get this, and you get it for $56.
Awesome.
Jason Lawrence.
And yeah, so if you just hopped on, just so you know, if you comment anything at all, even a letter, your name's going to get put into a drawing to win this beautiful fluorite.
Rogerly fluorite. So that's going to turn into beautiful navy blue in the sunlight.
Yep.
Awesome. Hey, Scott.
Okay. So I think that's about it for malachite. Although something that's going to go for like both of our crystals, if anyone uses oracle cards or tarot cards, just something fun that you can do for a spread.
I wasn't going to say it.
What?
Oh, no, you're good.
Say what?
No, nothing. You're good.
Okay. He gives me crap all the time, so I'll just make sure. But okay, if you like Oracle or Tarot cards, it's okay if you don't. But if you do, good Ostera, Spring Equinox, Eastery kind of like new beginning spread that you can do. You can pull 3 cards. The first one would be, what should I leave behind in the darker side of the year? So, what should I let go of in the winter time?
Cold.
What should I shed?
The answer is the cold.
What should I let go of to bring positive change into my life? Okay, that'll be your
cold.
first card. Your second card, what is currently germinating under the surface of my life? So what is my hidden potential? What am I not seeing yet? And then the last one, what shall I plant during this growing season? And that doesn't just mean like what plants to plant, but like what should I bring into my life? What should I start doing? What changes should I bring? So yeah, just 3 cards, and then you can keep fluorite and malachite in your card box or bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolute. Yeah.
Exactly. Or you can just leave them on top of your deck for a little bit before you pull them.
But be careful with leaving fluorite outside because it will fade in the light.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It takes some time, like amethyst.
Malachite
but
doesn't, but fluorite, yes.
Fluorite will fade.
All right, so let's talk about fluorite now.
Some more about fluorite. It gets its name from its. Now I do need to look at my notes because there's no way I was going to remember this. It's fluorescence luminescence. Evanescence.
Fluorescence.
No, I'm joking.
I love Evanescence.
Evanescence is a great band.
Yes.
If you grew up during that time. So it has fluorescence luminescence in UV light, and that's where it's said to have gotten its name from. This crystal embodies basically the whole reason for this holiday. It embodies everything. It embodies new life, birth, fertility, new beginnings, and it's green and purple and yellow and gray and all these other colors and raspberry. So
Nice spring colors.
all the spring colors. So fluorite embodies all of these colors. While malachite is great for the new beginnings and abundance and things like that for its green color, fluorite brings every color to the table. Also, a couple things that I wanted to talk about was that fluorite also brings the clown college.
Clown college.
Hey, you know what?
That's
Maybe.
true.
Why not? That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, honestly. We need people like that.
Fluorite also brings in mental clarity, which is going to help with what we talked about earlier, where all the intentions and the gifts, or the intentions you set and the gifts you asked for last week and during this new year, are hard to find because we have to watch our path for least resistance. So this will help your mind get in touch with that. It'll help you just go through and make sure. So, go for it. So, it is also, sorry, someone had to leave. No, I'm joking. She'll be back. So, fluorite is also a transmutational stone. So I wanted to talk about that for a little bit. Any negative energy that we have, this stone, or the crystal, I should say, it will hold it almost like a battery. So a lot of people know what other stones do this. Hematite does. Shungite can. Black tourmaline somewhat. Black tourmaline moves it, but fluorite transmutes it, which is extremely important. So what we're talking about, now I'm just going to hold up this dish. What this dish is doing right now, actually, it's kind of cool. I picked up the dish, right? So, because it's just like negative energy in the dish. So it's holding it like a battery. And what it does is it transmutes it into positive energy. But what I found in my own practice is that you don't have to use it up all at once. You can use it over time. Use it as a battery. Why not? And trust me, I have a huge collection of fluorite. I'm sure a lot of you, if you don't already have a huge collection of fluorite, you'll probably want a huge collection of fluorite because it comes in every color and comes in multiple shapes, such as this like diamond shape. I think that's octahedral. Yes, Maddie. I was gonna. Sorry, I go to say Madison because I see your full name and then it shows up as Maddie too. So transmutative alchemy. Yes, I was gonna bring that up too. This can be used, and I'm sure it was used in ethereal alchemical practices because right now we're talking about the ethereal nature of it, which is the spiritual side. Now, physical alchemy, we're talking about today, we use it for like cooking, right? Where we put our energy into our food and it comes out good because we care. We're putting the love in, we're putting the want to feed. But this can be used for ethereal alchemy. So transmute that negative energy into positive energy, but use it as a battery. You don't have to use it up all at once. So, honestly, everything else that this talks, something I did want to talk about too.
What I just found.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
so I want to do a little shout out. Kai did this,
yeah,
correct?
Actually, yeah,
okay,
Kai did.
So one of the
let's
owners
talk about this real quick.
At Funky Stuff, most of you know him. If you don't know him, he is also an artist and a really, really good one. And I just saw this.
Oh, the light.
The light. Oh my gosh, this just makes me think of everything we're talking about.
I don't know if it's this one too, but I think he's going to start selling prints too.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the.
Keep a lookout for that. He'll be starting to sell prints. So.
I just had to show
his
this
art is just
oh my God,
unbelievable.
I know.
Like I can't even draw a stick figure. So when I see his art, I'm just floored. I'm absolutely floored. I'm on the floor right now. Ooh, yeah, Drew, you got 4 prints in the mail today. Look at that. All right, so he's already doing it. So right now, fluorite will help you with this. It is a time. Hello, Nick. Oh, Nick. so I'm going so quick. Right now is a time of play. It's a time of freedom as well. The earth is renewing. So this stone will help you get that energy to go out and do that. So without further ado,
let's show you
some crystals.
All right.
So this is Roger Leaf fluorite. This will bring.
Oh, this
have
is
a
the
good
one that
Teresa.
turns blue.
Yes,
in the sunlight.
this it's like the one we're giving away today at the end of the stream. This will turn navy blue in regular sunlight, but it's extremely UV reactive. I'm holding it from that far away.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's a yeah.
John goes, I'm old enough to know that is a jackalope. So yeah, this piece is beautiful.
I don't know what a jackalope is.
You don't know what a jackalope is?
No.
It's like a bunny rabbit, but it's literally this. This is it.
Well, I mean, cool. I didn't.
Finally, something I know that you don't.
I'm not a know-it-all, I swear. Anyways, this fluorite is going to cost you $92.
Okay, so it's originally $115.
Whoa.
So that's
nice.
a good.
Yeah, good math.
Yeah, good price for this one. So this is fluorite number 1.
And this is super jammy too. So if we take out the UV,
Yep.
you can see how, look at that crystal to the top, how deep. Look at the deep green of that. That's wild. Deep. It's crazy.
It is beautiful.
The sheen! The sheen on it.
So much sheen.
So much sheen. Sheen.
All right.
All right.
So we'll put that one aside.
Time for more sheen.
This next one, yeah. So this is bigger. This is very similar. This is
just
a little
as
bit
UV
more
reactive.
sheeny.
A little bit more sheen. Sheen.
Sparkly. I love the sparkles.
Hello, Relic.
Hi, Relic. So this one also super blue. Also in the sunlight, it turns a nice deep navy blue.
And this you're gonna get for 132. Look at that blue.
So this is originally 165. So again,
I wonder if
really
anyone's
good
catching my
deal.
rhymes. Is anyone catching my rhymes?
I'm not, to be honest. I don't.
That's why I asked if anyone's catching my rhymes.
So this is a beautiful piece.
Awesome.
Look how sparkly.
Oh, there's a
that
nice
is.
rainbow
Oh
on
my
that top.
God.
Yeah, look at that
I was
rainbow.
just gonna point that out. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, John. Woo. Well, I knew you were catching my rhymes.
All right. So how much is this piece again?
You're gonna get it for 132, but it was originally 165.
Mm-hmm. All right, and
Stunning.
this would be fluorite piece number 2.
Or Roger Lee fluorite piece number 2. You can say that as well. This, I just called it light green fluorite, but look at the color on this. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh my God, there's sparkles.
Yep, there's also sparkles on it.
Love the sparkles. Look at
I don't.
that.
This one might be UV reactive. I don't know.
Beautiful.
I think this one's from Morocco. And I'm
What's
pretty sure
the
that's
little,
pyrite.
the black dots in it.
I think it's pyrite. They just like look
Oh
black.
yeah. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Oh, that's
Because these
cool.
had a lot of pyrite. There's also calcite on here too. Oh, it is UV. Yeah, I was right.
Isn't all
UV reactive.
fluorite UV reactive?
No.
Oh,
so
really?
some like from the Fujian province, I found that aren't very UV reactive. A lot of the rainbow fluorite, the deep purple fluorite won't be I almost said radioactive, UV reactive. So this one
yeah,
was
how much would
originally
you get
60
this?
and you're going to get it for 48.
Ooh,
48.
nice.
And you can say fluorite piece number 3 cuz
Or the really sparkly fluorite.
or the really
We'll know what
sparkly
you're talking
one, or the
about.
light green one. We'll know what you're talking about. And remember, all of these you can claim till 11 p.m. tonight. So if you didn't get to watch the stream and you're watching it in the future, to future people, you can still claim it.
All right.
Okay. So this one goes there, number
Mm-hmm.
3. And this one, this is really cool. I love these.
Ooh, this is more purpley gray.
Yeah.
Cute.
I loved the structure on these were amazing. So you have a lot of those like little structures growing on the face of the crystals. So you don't get much of a sheen because of the structure. But you can see, yeah. Look at that. It's like I always just think it's the Matrix. It's like the computer stuff that you're like flying through now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, this one this one was originally 80 and you're going to what's in the center there? You see how it's turning like a little white?
Huh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, honestly, if you like it's almost like you can see through it.
That's really
Whoa.
cool.
That's really cool.
So this was originally 80, so you're going to get it for 64,
Nice.
which honestly is a pretty good deal on these new
Oh, I
ones we
didn't even
got.
show you all the other side of it. This
Yeah,
is
there's like
pyrite
barely
as
any
well, right?
there's like barely any matrix. What?
Is this pyrite too?
I don't know, only because I
Okay.
can't see that far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you think?
I think that's just part of the fluorite.
Okay.
Yeah, honestly, I think that's just part of the fluorite.
So this would be piece number 4.
Yep. And you're gonna get that for 64. Huh? Number 4 for 64. All right. You know what? It's past 3 o'clock. I'm allowed my dad jokes. That's the rule around here. Since I say so many
Who's
terrible
next?
dad jokes, past 3 o'clock I'm allowed. These we have pendants. We have
Okay.
the fluorite crystal pendants for you.
So-
they are banded,
And we have multiple of these.
so you can claim multiples of these.
But we wanted to show you the difference. So they're both fluorite pendants. They're both going to be $8 each.
Mm-hmm.
This one has these like beautiful lines through it.
All the banding, that purple
Yeah.
banding there, with the green and the yellows and the clear in between, which is really nice.
Yeah. So,
So
if
there's
you want
that
the
type.
banded fluorite,
Yeah, you
pendant, just
can
let us
comment and say like, hey, I would like one that's more on the banded side, and we'll try to find it for you. And if not, we'll most likely say like, hey, we weren't able to find one like that, but here's another option, which this would be another option.
yep. So then this one, I don't know how to describe this one.
Fluorite. It is fluorite.
Well,
it is
yes.
just there. It's kind of like
that's the other
opaque. You can say
style,
like
the other
opaque, like not really see-through, just the raw, I suppose. Yeah.
So these will both be 8.
Awesome.
Okay.
And
there
here
you
are
go.
bracelets. We
My
finally
fave.
have a few of these in.
Yeah, it's really cool. So you got some purple beads and some green beads, and some are a mix of both.
My first crystal bracelet ever was a fluorite bracelet, and I wore that for 2 years straight.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Did it break?
Yeah, at some point, yeah.
I feel like
break.
that's the story of all your crystals.
Yeah, well, no, the crystals didn't break. The crystals didn't break.
This one's really dark. That's cool.
Yeah, that's a nice
Yeah,
one.
so all the bracelets are really unique.
Way to call
all
me
the
out.
beads are going to be different. I have to give you shit sometimes.
Yeah.
So we, if if multiple people claim this one, we have multiple available. And the bracelets are originally 10, and you'll get it for 8.
Yep. And this is a really nice one.
Oh, this one's like yellow.
It's a nice yellow color, also UV reactive too.
Ooh.
So this one's very UV reactive. This is also from Morocco. This yellow one, it is signifying fertility too. This signifies more fertility than even new beginning. This signifies fertility.
Whoa, look at that.
Based on it working with your solar plexus too. Very UV reactive.
Oh yeah, it is. I was not expecting that. That's really cool. Yeah,
So this one was originally $30 and you get it for $24.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Right, so you can just say yellow fluorite or fluorite.
This is the only yellow fluorite on the stream. So if you say yellow fluorite,
we'll know what you're talking about.
We'll know what you're talking about too.
All right.
Awesome.
Ooh, and the next one, this is perfect for your altar, or for jewelry, or whatever.
Or jewelry on your altar.
Whatever you want to put in it. Yes.
Maybe some grass, maybe some flowers.
You can put a little incense or a tea light in there.
Moon water. Maybe.
So many things.
There's
so many things you can do with this.
The possibilities are endless. You just can't eat cereal out of it.
It's like a little bowl, little dish, dish.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this. Okay, so this is originally 40, so you get it for 32. Am I right?
Yep.
Nice.
This is also UV reactive.
Oh. Okay, let's see. That's cool.
To a degree. Yeah. It's just very clear, so it kind of goes through, but this is UV reactive.
Yeah,
and you kind of see that sticker on the back.
White dot that you're saying, yeah, that's the sticker. It's on the back. Actually, I think I could take that off. So this would be number 8. Or
so that's the heart
bowl dish.
Or, yeah, the heart dish, heart bowl, fluorite though. Make sure you say fluorite.
Okay, I got it.
So yeah, now you can really see like that UV reactive. First thing I would do is try to eat cereal. No one puts the baby in.
Nice. That just made me think of those heart-shaped Oreos.
Oh, you might be able to get one spoonful worth of cereal out of it.
Yeah, it fits right in the palm of your hand. So cute. So that's number 8, $32.
This one has calcite on it too.
Ooh, we have 2 more pieces to show you of the fluorite. That's calcite?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I called this clear rainbow, and this one's very UV reactive too.
Beautiful. Very UV.
Like,
He's holding it pretty far away. So.
Like I could even hold it over here, and you'll still see like tints happening. Yeah. It's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. I'm gonna take the stickers off so we can.
And this is also from Morocco.
Oh, I see a rainbow right in here.
Coming through. Oh yeah. There we go. Caught a glimpse of that.
Yep. Oh,
Nice.
Oh.
It's
in there somewhere.
And as quick as the rainbow is in real life, it shows up and goes away.
Yeah, so this is a beautiful piece.
This is actually one of my favorite fluorites in the store.
I feel like it reminds me of a Herkimer diamond, but
it kind of does.
Fluorite form.
I could see that. I absolutely could see that.
And then you have this like little section over here of this very sparkly calcite.
I love how that calcite's just sprayed on it, like just a layer. I have a piece of fluorite like that at home, but mine's like just green, and it has that calcite on it.
Which is also UV reactive.
So this, I called it clear rainbow because it has like different colors of the fluorite in there. So mixed together, it makes it look gray and a rainbow. So it's originally 60, so you get it for 48.
Nice. All right, and that's number 9 as well.
Now the last one.
We have one more.
Another favorite. The raspberry color, and it has a ton of calcite on it.
I'm just like trying to get this off.
And the calcite is in the dogtooth shape too.
Oh.
And this is also UV reactive. I'm pretty sure. Oh, to a degree, not that much, but the calcite.
Oh yeah.
The calcite will be UV reactive too.
Got it. That's cool.
It's a little hard to see, but yeah.
Yeah, you get like the purple in there.
It's a nice raspberry color too.
Mm-hmm. That's beautiful. So that's all calcite?
Yeah. Dogtooth too. which is cool that you're getting it like that small, which is pretty cool. I keep saying, oh, it's pretty cool. Cool.
Cool. They're all cool.
Look at the sheen. I think that's going to be the catchphrase of these live streams.
Sheen.
Look at the sheen.
It's so sheeny. This one's not as sheeny.
Nah, I know.
No.
I'm just kind of like reviving it for no
hold
reason.
it a little bit closer. Look at those sparkles.
So this fluorite was originally 60, so you're going to be getting it for 48.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Awesome.
So that's it for the crystals to show y'all.
So let's quickly go through them one more time. Like the malachites, at least.
Okay.
Let's go through the malachites, because some people showed up afterwards for the malachite, but generally it looks like everyone stayed on the fluorite. So let's quickly show the original malachite. This one was 50, so you're getting it for 40.
Malachite slice number 1.
Number 2 was $35, so you're getting it for 28. Nice pastel color for our Stara. Then our bracelets will be 16.
And there's multiple of these available. Number 3.
Then our tumbled stones are going to be $4 instead of $5.
And it's also number 4.
And it's also number 4. The freeform here. This freeform was 65, right?
Yep.
Yep, 65, so you're getting it for 52.
It's the one with the eyes.
Oh, claimed number 2. All right. Drew Lippman, you're getting number 2 for $28. This slice. Here you go. That is for Drew. Oh, can we scroll the comments down a little bit? It looks like there's something else there. Oh, okay. Number 2 malachite. And this next one, this slice is $80, so you're getting it for 64.
64.
Then the free form is 65, so you're getting it for 52. This one was really cool. Mm-hmm. Reminds me of Little Ravine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome
these
to
are like
describe
little
with.
mountains, and then this is the river.
Yeah. Almost like the Grand Canyon, but green. So the malachite with chrysocolla was $8, so you're getting it for $6.
This one would be 6.
And then last but not least, the fibrous malachite. This was where the sheen started. Mm-hmm. The sheen. This one, you get it. It was originally 15, so you're getting it for 12. Nice. This one is actually really nice. The fibrous malachite's so cool. And this is a raw form in the matrix.
That is really cool. Still
stuck, like it's been for millions of years. Okay.
All right.
Well,
what time is this?
This has been great. So
5:47. All right.
Ostara. I want to hear next week. So next Monday, I'll take the sheen also. All right, Drew, the sheen is yours for 12.
Nice. And again, so all the fluorite and malachite pieces that you've seen that haven't been claimed yet, if you watch this before 11 p.m. tonight, you are able to claim.
Yes.
Yep, first person to comment claims it, unless it's something like a bracelet or a tumble that we have multiple of.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yep.
Cool.
So Ostara,
now,
I'm so excited. I haven't really celebrated Ostara before, and I'm going to for the first time this weekend with Andrew, so we're going to have to talk about it next week. Actually, next week will actually be Ostara when we are live.
It is on Monday next week. So we are going to be doing, obviously, we'll be doing a different theme for next Monday, but we wanted to do Ostara today.
So, to prepare you for it.
To prepare you. Exactly. Now you have a whole week to figure out what you're going to do for Ostara. If we told you about it on the day, it's like, all right, you got an hour. Figure it out. But no. So we'll let you know what we did for it, which it's going to be a wonderful celebration. I cannot wait. And I would love to hear, we would all love to hear what you did for Ostara. Please share your experiences through the comments. Tell us what you're going to do. Tell us what you did. We want to know. You want to know. Just like last week, like I said, it's a community where we help each other. So I want to keep that going. So now we are going to give you 1 minute to comment anything. Anyone who hasn't commented, please comment, because the wheel of names is going to be showing up. seed planting with the kiddos. I love that.
Oh, that's
I love
awesome.
that. That's
Yes.
and that teaches them too.
Put malachite in your garden, or
Yes.
plant it in your garden.
Drop the seeds, drop the malachite chips everywhere. Just malachite seed chips and flower seeds.
Oh, what's the thing about ribbons? I'm just curious. Ostera, you said bring ribbons. And then I've seen like a big pole with ribbons.
Oh, so that's for Beltane.
Oh,
for
that's
Beltane.
different.
Yeah, that's different.
Oh, okay.
The ribbon, you know what?
So yeah, why the ribbons for
That's
the
honestly a
Ostera?
good question. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't
All right.
know.
Well, I guess we'll find out this weekend.
Yes,
and
we
then
will
we'll
be
let you
finding
know.
out this weekend, and we'll bring it to you. And if anyone knows, that could be your comment for the giveaway. Tell us about Spree Day. No, honestly, the Spree Day.
Sheen Day.
I remember. Yeah, that.
Oh, the maypole.
It is
okay.
the maypole.
All right.
Although Spree Day, I remember being a kid going to Spree Day, and we would do
what's
that.
Spree Day?
Spree Day used to be like this day where you would go to some random park with your elementary school, and you'd have like the worst hamburgers in existence, and like they would give you like a little box of nerds this big and think it's like super cool, and you just like play sports all day, and like there was yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he's bringing it, yeah.
I feel like I remember something like that.
Hello, Amy. So yes. All right.
Are we ready for this
In 20
wheel?
seconds. We'll do it at 129.
Okay, 129.
So I will do the countdown for the comments. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
4.
4, 2, missed the
1.
3, 1. Boo. Where's the wheel?
Tom's figuring it out.
Oh wait, Tom,
for
did you get
us.
everyone's name in there? Oh, he's still entering names. I'm sorry, Tom. The Sheen.
John, yes.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
So this is what you can win. Boom.
Boom.
Oh, so the wheel's here.
Oh,
the wheel is
okay.
here.
Gonna hold it.
Are we ready? Oh, what happened to the wheel? What happened to the comments? Is everyone here? I believe everyone is in.
Okay.
Let's spin it. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? When it hits, when it hits, when it hits, when it hits, when it hits. Scott! Congratulations, Scott.
Congrats.
Woo!
Win this beautiful little fluorite.
Nice.
What kind of fluorite
So
is
nice.
this again?
It's a Rogerly fluorite.
Rogerly, okay.
Very gemmy, and it does turn a fantastic navy blue in the sunlight.
Nice.
And under UV. Congratulations, Scott. One more time for Scott.
All right.
Okay.
And we have giveaways every single week.
Yes.
So join us again next week for another giveaway.
And yeah, so this has been great talking to y'all about Ostara and the spring equinox. And we hope that you have a wonderful week. And we hope that you have wonderful celebrations, whatever you may or may not do for Ostara. All right.
See y'all later.
Have a good week.
Have a good week.
Bow, bow, Crystal Conversations. Oh, Crystal Conversations. Conversations of the crystals. We're talking about them, we're looking at them, we're sometimes selling them. Crystal Conversations.
Can they still hear us?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Crystal Conversations. Crystal Conversations. We're looking
Crystal
at the credits. These are all the people that work here. Look at us. I'm running out of lyrics because I don't know what to say. Oh, Mr. Funky. Woo. Join us next week.
Nice. All